Senator Erwin Tulfo. Just to go back to those red flags, kaya importante, Secretary, itong detalye, as granular as possible. Importante talagang na-identify natin yung station number, yung length, kasi paglabas ng GA, pag generic siya, talagang aabusuhin to. May temptation na abusuhin. Pwede nga yung sinabi ni Senator Erwin na ayos pa yung kalsada, bakin na. Worst is ghost project. Kasi nga, pwede niya ipakita, tapos na, pero 2 years ago pala natapos na. So, moving forward, we will strictly implement yung station number, the details, starting this coming 2026 budget. And I'll show you something na dumating lang kagabi, no? Hindi piecemeal yung pagpapakita ko ito sa iyo. But we had to do some quality assurance last night. Kinumpare rin namin yung budget for 2024, 2023, 2024. At may nakita rin kaming mga repeated projects as early as 2023. No? I'll show you a slide. Ito, slide 12, Carla. Kagabi ito dumating kasi yung mga OJT namin sa Pamantasan Luzon ng Valenzuela took time kasi we have to go back to projects as early as 2023. So pag titignan natin in 2025, 2026, yan yung 946 projects. 2024, 2026, 309. 2023 to 2026, 778. Meron rin kami nakitang projects na 3 years nag-appear. 2023, 2024, 2026. 2024, 2025, 2026. Meron rin kami nakitang project na 4 na times nag-appear. No? 23, 24, 25, 26. No? 17 projects. So a total of 1,465 projects to a tune of 26 billion. I'll give you an example, Secretary. No? For 2025, ito yung mga nakita namin, pinakita ko na rin to sa inyo, construction of Malolos Diversion Road, City of Malolos, Bulacan. Kikita natin 2 years, pareho yung title, iba lang yung amount. Next will be, tinignan namin yung 2024. Ito sa Bohol, construction of roads. Carmen, Bohol, in isa construction of road. Wala lang S. No? Carmen, Bohol. Marami ho yan. Ha? And then next will be 2023, construction of road, Barangay Kawayan, Katarman, Northern Samar. Construction of road, Barangay Kawayan, Katarman, Northern Samar. No? And then next, ito yung 2023, 2024, 2026. Divisoria Parallel Bridge ba yan? BR, Bridge? Along Cagayan Valley Road. So makikita natin, ito yung hindi ko maintindihan yung bridge. How can you construct a bridge 3 times? Diba? 2023, 2024, 2026.
Communication problem yan. Kailangan magmaskot lahat.
Yes, go ahead, Secretary.
Mr. Chairman, first of all, thank you again for this and thank you to your staff. No, this is very, very important. I guess my question to the staff that prepared it, are these part of the 946?
No, hindi kasama ito.
Okay, in that case, Mr. Chairman, if I may volunteer again, please give us the list and we will validate this again. No, if it's 1,400 plus, we will validate this again because I think, Mr. Chairman, this is really a problem. This is a recurring problem where, in most cases, I think these are continuation of projects that were not finished given the limited funding. Kunyari po yun, no? Itong Divisoria Parallel along Cagayan Valley Road. Yung una niyang funding, 8 million. I'm assuming mahabang kalye yan at 8 million lang ang binigay nung 2023.
But this is a bridge, Secretary.
Bridge ba?
Yan ang hindi ko maintindihan.
Bridge.
Pero, how do you...
Pwede pong Mr. Chairman, kunyari, no? Pwedeng baka yung 8 million na yan, yung approach pa lang tundo sa bridge. No? Tapos, yung 20 million, yan na yung first span, no, nung bridge. At yung susunod, ito na yung final span. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That's why I think, number one, we need to validate. And the district offices, the regional offices need to validate and justify this, similar to what they did with the 700 plus. No? Hindi po natin dapat pagampasin yan ng ganyan lang. No? Kailangan i-validate yan. Kung ma-validate, okay. Kung hindi ma-validate, wala tayong choice po. We have to, as Senator Marcoleta said last time, act on the side of caution and remove them. So, Mr. Chairman, I think moving forward with this budget, dapat talaga detalyado. Tama po si Senator Gigarda. This is a communication problem because it is not the same project. It is a continuation of the same project. And that needs to be reflected in the line item, which clearly it is not.
Yep.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Senator Irwin.
One quick question lang po kay Secretary Vince Dizon. Malaki pong tinapyas doon sa budget ninyo, lalo na po sa flood control. Pero my question is, well, I wasn't here during the first hearing. Ano po magiging impact nito sa infrastructure? So are we looking at wala na tayong totally flood control? May mga problema pa rin po tayo sa baha. So are we not going to deal with our floods in the future, next year? Hahayaan na lang nating bumaha ang buong Pilipinas? How will you handle this? Malaki-laki po ang tinapyas eh.
250 billion po.
255 billion po eh. So, paano ho ito, Mr. Secretary, Mr. Chair?
A very, very important observation, Mr. Chairman, by Senator Tulfo. Una-una po, meron pong naiwan na 15.7 billion na flood control for foreign assisted projects. Ito po yung mga pundado ng mga tanyag na partners natin tulad ng ADB, ng World Bank, ng Japan. No, yan po talaga naman pong makakasiguro tayo na hindi mananakaw yung pondong yan at maayos po ang pagkagawa ng mga flood control projects na yan. Pero ang very important po is na sinabi po ng ating Pangulo, dahil po siniwagat niya at nakita nating lahat na napakalaking pagnanakaw po dito sa mga locally funded flood control projects. Ang sabi po ng Pangulo sa akin at sinabi din niya po ito sa Kongreso na, teka, stop muna tayo. Pero hindi po ibig sabihin nun na wala po tayong gagawin. No? In the next few weeks po, meron tayong i-implement na malaking flood mitigation program together with other agencies of government and local government units. No? Ito po ay ang massive clearing ng ating mga waterways, hindi lamang sa Greater Metro Manila area, kasama na ang Bulacan, kundi sa lahat ng mga major cities po natin and flood-prone areas sa buong bansa. No,
yung na-discover yung Mr. Chair, Secretary, na flood control na binawas ho ninyo, does this mean na hindi sila importante? I mean, does this mean na itong flood control na tinanggal ng Pangulo, it's not really important, ito ay gawa-gawa lang, kaya tinanggal at wala naman magiging epekto kung tanggalin ng Pangulo ngayon, alisin natin itong 255 billion na naka-allocate for flood control. They're not really necessary. Is that what it is?
Unang-una po, no, I think ang naging desisyon ng Pangulo para maiwasan na ang muling pagnanakaw ng scale na ganito.
Mr. Secretary, my point is, so nakikita ho ninyo, ni-review ninyo ito, was this your recommendation to the palace? Sir, alisin natin ito kasi parang mukhang may kikita lang dito sa 255 billion. Was it your recommendation?
Opo, to be quite frank about it, yes. Kasi nga po, marami, if not halos lahat po siguro, ng mga iniimbestigahan natin from the past. No? Unang-una, hindi na plano ng tama. And I think, I'm happy to see Undersecretary C.P. Davidier of the DNR. I think he can bear us out on that. No? Na marami sa mga flood control projects, halimbawa po, itong mga revetment, no, yung mga pagtatayo ng mga dike, no, hindi lang ho sa hindi nakatulong, I think in some cases, nakasama pa. No, yun din po ang naririnig namin. Halimbawa, dito po sa mga reklamo ng ating LGUs tulad ni Mayor Joy Belmonte sa Quezon City na hindi lang sa walang epekto, walang magandang dinulot, nakasama pa, no, sa mga areas na dating hindi naman tinayuan nitong mga so-called flood control projects. So, tingin ko po, ang sabi po ng Pangulo, una, hintuin muna natin yung pagnanakaw, kasi mukhang ginamit lang to para sa maanumalyang rason. At ikalawa, planuhin na natin ng mabuti. Kaya po ngayon, kami po nakikipag-usap na po ngayon sa DNR, sa UP, sa Project NOAA, sa iba't ibang mga tanyag na ahensya na dayuhan tulad ng ADB at World Bank at JICA para po maplano na nating mabuti. Kaya po sa susunod na taon, kapag obviously kailangan na nating mag-invest muli ng malakihang pondo para sa flood control, ito po ay yung tama ng flood control.
So what you're saying is, Mr. Chair, Secretary, yung flood control ng National Flood Control Program, hindi flood control ni congressman, hindi flood control ni politiko, kundi
Tama
it's a National Flood Control Program wherein totoo.
Tama
Wherein talagang it will resolve our flooding here in our country. Hindi yung resolba lang doon sa isang lugar at may kumita, pero this one is national in,
Yes,
in nature.
tama po kayo. National at properly planned flood control mitigation program. Tama po kayo, Senator.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Just to thank you for the intervention, Senator Tulfo. Tuloy ko lang yung kanina, no, yung like in 2024, Secretary Dizon, may nakita kaming construction of multipurpose building, Barangay San Sebastian, Jones, Isabela. Ito most likely siguro iba-iba itong location, no. Kung hindi man kagaya kanina napakita natin sa Muntinlupa, iba-ibang location to. Pero if you look at the title, parang isa lang siya, no? Kaya hindi rin fair doon sa LGU at sa congressman dahil baka ma-accuse siya na isang one and the same lang at paulit-ulit lang yung project. Pero may nakita rin kami, next slide, na 4 times nag-appear. 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026. Kagaya ho yan, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Lapasan, Cagayan de Oro City, Misamis Oriental. Ako, ang suspecho ko dito parang sa Muntinlupa ulit, baka iba-iba ho yan. But the thing is, dahil nga walang detalye, hindi natin alam. Yung mga road construction naman, malamang continuation to. No? Kagaya to construction road in Barangay Kawasan, Lugisan, Cebu. No? Dahil wala ngang station number, hindi natin alam kung ito ay continuation or bagong kali or what. No? So, I think yung isa-submit nyo sa amin o nasubmit na may station number, malaking bagay yan. No? I think that will solve a lot of the problems dito, majority of the problems. Hindi ko sinasabi na mayroong pong ghost project dito, may katiwalain dito. Ang sinasabi ko lang, posibleng magbukas to ng korupsyon. No? Posibleng magbukas to ng ghost projects na ayaw natin mangyari. So, ibigay namin yung file sa inyo, Secretary. Isama nyo na rin to sa review nyo.
Yes po. Please, Senator, and again, we want to thank you for your efforts here. Kasi, clearly, this has been going on for a long time already. It probably predates 2023, most likely. No?
And this is beyond you, kasi bago pa ito
Opo.
na na-appoint.
And ano po, para ho sa akin, ayusin na ho natin ang tama ngayon. And please, we will get the list. Again po, no, this is clearly not in the same list that was initially sent to us
it's not.
last week. So, we will include this in our submissions for Friday. And if hindi ho ma-justify, hindi ho mabigyan ng detalye, tatanggalin na lang po natin ito.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat po, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Secretary. And thank you for your cooperation. Importante ho yung cooperation nyo dahil
Always
pareho
po.
naman yung gusto natin. Malinis yung budget, maging maayos yung budget para hindi na maulit yung 2025 na nangyari and earlier than 2025. No? So I'll jump to another